Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Elias from Melbourne Land-Based Fishing. Look, hope everyone's staying safe out there and abiding by the law by staying home and not going fishing. I know it is frustrating. I'd love to go out there myself, but unfortunately we can't. So it's just not worth it. The upside of it is, at least, you know, gives the chance a bit of a chance to have a bit of a breather themselves as well. So it doesn't get over, you know, fish than that. So that's a good thing. Look, in today's episode, I did get a request on the rig that I use, how to make it, because I actually make my own rig. So I'll be doing that today. So hopefully this will help. I did get one of the followers mention that to me on the YouTube channel. So hopefully this helps out. And you know, look, once again, guys, please just, you know, abide by the rules and don't go fishing until we're allowed to go. It's just going to ruin it for everyone else. So hopefully, yeah, hopefully we'll be able to get out there and, you know, do some fishing and what we love to do. So and it gives us a chance to make some more videos for you guys as well. So it is hard, especially for us guys that are trying to make videos for you guys to be able to watch. Look, another thing as well, I've seen a lot of people put up comments on other people's videos and whatnot. You know, look, you guys shouldn't be going out fishing and all that kind of stuff. 9 times out of 10, a lot of the videos that get put up have been made before this ban was put in place. So just keep that in mind, guys. We don't go out there just, you know, make a video on that same day. 9 times out of 10, it is being made, you know, 2, 3, 4 weeks ago, possibly. Especially now, a lot of guys will probably be getting it out of the infantry, you know, videos they haven't probably got around to do and all that kind of stuff. So just, yeah, be mindful. You know, it's not a video that they've just recently done. It would have been most likely done prior to the ban put into place. So hopefully this will be helpful for you guys, this video as well. Like I said, it was a video that one of the guys on YouTube, on my YouTube channel, that wanted me to do it. So I hope this is helpful. So okay, guys. So yeah, once you want to obviously get the length of your line, you grab your spool of whatever line you're using. So this is just a 50-pound line, so it's quite thick. So hopefully you guys will be able to see it well. Anyway, so once you've gotten it, I always measure to the length of my chest, roughly. Okay, so from length to length. So we're looking at about 1.5 meters, something like that. You can go as long as you like. But just keep in mind, the longer you go, the harder it's going to be to obviously get it up to your guide, because you're going to have a swivel on one end. You don't want the swivel to go through the guide. So I'll do a double Paternoster rig on this one. Just so you guys have an idea on it. So I'm hoping you guys can see this well. Like I said, it is pretty hard with mono, but let's give it a shot. So you form a loop. I'll also be doing a single Paternoster rig as well, the way I set it up with my hook and sinker on it. So anyway, so we'll do a single loop like so. You can make the loop as long as you want, right? So you just pull the tag, pull it through. You can make it as long as you like, but just for demonstration purposes, we'll make it short and go from there. Okay, so once you've got your loop, pinch it where the two obviously meet. Okay, and then what we do is with both hands, okay, you're gonna have to twist your line around the loop like that. Thick line, you're looking at about 5-6 times, okay, because it will be a lot harder to do. Okay, so hopefully you guys can see that. And then you want to bring, once that's opened up like so, you want to bring this, which is this here, which is the original loop, straight through there. Okay, so like so. Alright, you want to grab this with your teeth so you'll be able to pull the tension through, like so. Like that. Okay, so like I said, this is only demonstration purposes, so it's going to be a short loop. Okay, but like I said, you can make it as long as you like by giving that extra length when you do your original loop, and then you'll be able to get it as long as you want. So like I said, this is only just demonstration purposes, so I hope you guys can see that knot there. Alright, so that's what it should look like. Alright, so that will be a single Paternoster rig. Like I said, I will do another one with the hook and the sinker on it. And to do a double, you're essentially just doing the same thing again on the same line. Okay, so once again, like I said, get your loop. I'll try and do this a bit bigger so that way you guys have got an understanding on how big you can do it. Okay, so we've pinched it together now. Alright, grab the end and then start to twist around the original loop. Twist, twist, twist. Okay, hold that gap open because you're going to be grabbing the original loop, which is that there. Okay, grab that with your teeth and pull tight. Takes a bit of practice to get it right. I did struggle at the start, but like I said, you do need to practice on it to be able to get it right. Look, this is cheap line, so it's not going to matter that I don't wet it, but if you are using fluorocarbon before you pull tight, be sure to wet it down. So just give it a bit of you know, saliva from your mouth and whatnot, just to give it that lubrication to be able to slide a lot freely when you're tightening it, and so that way it doesn't actually damage the fluorocarbon itself as well. So because you get a lot of friction through the knot once it gets pulled tight, and the last thing you want to do is pull that tight and then you've ruined your line, because then you're just gonna have to do it again. It won't be as strong. Okay, so look, hopefully that helps, guys. That's what it should look like. So you got one up the top, one down the bottom. So what happens is, like I was saying, you stick a swivel on one end, sinker down the other, okay, and then you have your hooks on your loops. So guys, look, leave a comment down below if you have an easier way of doing this. Look, I've been doing this for years. Yeah, so I've done the same thing what you guys are doing right now. Watched YouTube and watched how people do it. I seem to find this is the easiest way for myself. You know, look, it doesn't necessarily mean it's the best way, but it's the easiest way for me, and it's never let me down. So like I said, guys, just judge on the line that you use as well. You know, if you've got thick line, you might not need to do as many twists, but thumb rule that I use is around 4 to 5 twists on the heavier line. But yeah, once again, guys, you do it as you please. Trial and error. Look, I always do it at home to try and perfect it before I actually would go out. But once you get the hang of it, and you can do it out when you're fishing, because you're going to lose rigs and that, so you're going to have to make some when you're out there, then, you know, it becomes a lot easier to make. So hopefully that helps, guys. Yeah, so I'll do another rig setup now as well for the single one with the hook and sinker, so that way you guys get to see the way it's done. So the way I do my single Paternoster rig, you can have your line as long as you would like it, preferably not too long, because at the end of the day you still got to add a swivel to one end, and that swivel's obviously got to go to the top of your rod. So you don't want that to go through the guides, because then you will ruin your guides once you add a swivel to it. Normally, you go about 1.5 meters roughly, and then the way I do my rig. Sorry, this is not the best line. Unfortunately, it's what happens when you get cheap line. It doesn't sit well. So I just do a loop, just like that. So you get the loop, you pinch it right at that joining point there. So once you've pinched it there, okay, you grab your hand with the other loop like that, okay, and then the way I do it is I twist in and out about 4 or 5 times, should be good. Okay, see, this is quite thick line as well. This is 50-pound line, so it's going to be a lot harder to do it with the thicker line. If you have thinner line, it's a lot easier, but yeah, so just depending on what you're going for. Anyway, so we've got the loop twisted around, and that's what you'll end up with once you've done your 4 twists, 5 twists, whatever you like. So you end up with a loop like that in the middle there. So what you got to do is you'll be grabbing your loop through that, like so. Okay, I use my thumbs, and then use your mouth as well, your teeth, to be able to grab it, so you can be able to put the tension on, and then you'll be able to pull it straight, like so. Okay, so this is only demonstration purposes, so obviously it is only a short loop, but like I said, it's only demonstration purposes. You can do it as long as you like. So that's pretty much what it will look like. Okay, hopefully that comes out right on the camera. Yeah, so that's how I do the single Paternoster. So what ends up looking like, the way I do it is, I'll have the one end connected to a swivel, whichever end you like. So that end will connect to a swivel. I generally will put a sinker on this end where the loop is, so I just feed the sinker through and it would sit into there. Actually, I've got a sinker right here. So that would be my sinker right there. That will go straight through like that. Loops on like that. Okay. Alright. And like I said, whichever end, generally, you'll probably get one end longer than the other. I always seem to put the longer end with the hook on it, and the shorter end will be connected to a swivel, which will be then connected to your main line. But generally, yeah, that's your idea. So that's how your sinker would sit. And then you'd grab your hook. Any hook, works well, depending on the species that you're going for. Obviously, depending on the size of hook you'll go for as well. So yeah, so generally I'll just feed the line through like so. Okay, so I normally give a generous amount of tag, and then I'll just start twisting. So with this kind of thick line, you'd go about 6 times, 5 to 6 times to your hook. So that's about right. Okay, because with the thick line, it is a lot harder to do these kind of knots. You'll seem to find don't get a really good knot going through it. But yeah, about five to six times. If it's a lot thicker, it's going to be a lot harder as well. So yeah, sorry. Once you've done the twists, okay, you feed it through. So you feed it through that loop, the tag end, and then you feed that tag end back through that loop that we just did the twist through. Okay. So feed that through. If you are using monofilament, be sure to wet it down. I'm not using monofilament with this. This is just cheap Kmart line. So this is only just going to be to show you guys how it's done. So once you fed it through the first loop, then you feed it back through the original loop that you did. You'll get it like that. You get the knots through there like that, and then you start to pull down tight, and it will lock onto itself like so. Okay, it's a really strong knot. I use it quite a bit on actually a lot of my rigs that I use. That is the main knot that I do. You know, depending on the quality of your line, obviously, you know, depending on how strong it's going to be. So the lighter the line, you know, the more you put tension on it, it will snap. But you know, that's just the way it is, unfortunately. Yeah, so hopefully that helps. That's how you would tie it up to your hook. So like I said, you'd go all the way down, and there's your sinker, and then you tie that other end to your swivel, which then your swivel will go to your main line. So hopefully this helps. Once again, you know, look, I try to help out as much as I can with these kind of videos. If you guys have any questions on how you would want to do it and whatnot, I'll definitely be able to try and do some videos for you guys. So if there is anything else that you would like to know regarding on what rigs I use, or types of hooks for types of species or anything like that, please leave a comment below, and I'll try and get around to doing it. Like I said, this is a request from one of the followers on my YouTube channel. Actually asked me last night if I could do it today for him. So hopefully this does help you out. But yeah, if there is any other questions, please feel free to leave comments in the comment section below. Yeah, so look, like I said, guys, this is only a single Paternoster rig. I do it this way, just I seem to find it easy this way for me. So yeah, so guys, if you like the video and you want to see some more of it, please hit that like button, subscribe as well, and you know, leave a comment down in the comment section, and I will hopefully get around to doing whatever requests you might have. So look, thanks again, guys, for your support. I appreciate your support on the Facebook page as well. So if you're not actually on the Facebook page, it's also Melbourne Land-Based Fishing on our Facebook page. You can join that as well. Yeah, once again, guys, thank you for being there, and hopefully see you on the next one. Cheers.